running over 10 people that made your clothes. They died to make your clothes and you're running over them.
I know, because like,
That's a good one.
Your turn.
Thank you for walking around people that died to make your clothes. They appreciate it. As do we. There was a factory collapse back in April that was a sweatshop depending on how you define a sweatshop, but it didn't pay its workers livable conditions. Livable wages, and the conditions in the factory were so horrible that it collapsed and it killed over 1,000 workers.
Where was it?
It was in Bangladesh, and it happened back in April. Yeah, it's the biggest garment industry tragedy.
Well, we wanted to bring attention to the fact that in Bangladesh in April at the Rana Plaza, there was a huge crack going up that building, a factory, and the workers were forced to go inside. And a manager even said that he told all the workers that the building would stand for 100 more years, but it didn't stand for 100 more minutes, and it collapsed and killed 1,132 workers, and then there were over 1,000 workers injured. So we just wanted to bring attention to that, and the library is about the size of the factory, so if you can imagine that coming down and what that could do.
Would you enter the building if there was a huge crack in it?
I wouldn't, simply for the fact that it would be a danger to my life, and I value my life a lot.
Now, if there was a crack on our library, do you think you would go in?
Crack?
Yeah.
Like
A visible crack going down the side of our library.
I mean, kind of have to study, so.
You would go in?
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It breaks down.
Death.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you needed to go study for a final and you saw that there was a big crack going up this building that was making it unsafe, would you go in?
No, I would definitely not go in, but I also have the privilege to be able to say no, that I don't have to go in.
Right. So like even if your professor was like, you need to go in there and study or I'm going to fail you in this class, would you go in?
I would definitely take the fail, but again, I'm lucky that I can take that fail.
What percentage of your clothes do you think are made in sweatshops? The truth of the matter is more than 90% of our clothes are made in sweatshops, which is why USAS is trying to bring awareness to the issue, because a lot of students aren't aware that the majority of our clothes are made abroad, and the workers are put in conditions that just aren't livable.
Did you know that at the USEN there is a stand that supports fair labor practices? And I'm wearing one. Alta Gracia. But it's actually on par as far as price goes. This was $22, and other tank tops there are around the same price.
Oh, I did not know that, but I'll definitely look out for that next time. It sounds good. It's a very nice tank top, by the way.
Blown away.
Well, what do? You just educate about it, or?
So we're basically an advocacy group that's trying to bring awareness to the issue, and we also do take concrete steps. Because of the factory collapse, there has been what is called the Bangladesh Fire and Safety Accord, which is the first legally binding agreement between the corporations that buy garments from the factories to reconstruct the factory under livable conditions.
What do you think of student activism in this role on campus? It's funny you read this spot.
Well, looking around here, I'd say it seems to be surging, seems to be quite healthy, and I think it's really important because students played an absolutely key role in not just through USAS, but through all the activities and getting some 200 colleges and universities to adopt codes of conduct that govern their license production. And a lot of the recent struggles involving Adidas and Russell and all of that have students to thank in part for their success. So I think it's great. It's great to see this. It's great to see what you guys are doing here.